Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to y'all as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the brand new adaptation of Jack London's classic tale, The Call of the Wild, which came out the other day. I recently went and saw it, and I gotta say, it was not bad. But anyway, now this is going to be spoiler free, so I'm going to try not to spoil much of everything. But anyway, now this is another adaptation, of course. Now, the first actual original adaptation of this was way back in 1923 when Hal Roach, the guy who would later give us the Little Rascals and our gang shorts a few years later, gave us something like that. And in 1935, an actual full movie came out, released by, 20th Century Pictures. And of course, this is known as 20th Century Studios, which was formerly 20th Century Fox, which, ever since being bought out by Disney, they had to drop the Fox title, which pains me still. At least they're keeping the fanfare though, which is a relief. But enough about that. Now, of course, there actually was a 1935 movie that starred Clark Gable. I've never seen it though. I just did my research on it. Of course, there were other adaptations. There was one in 1972 which starred Charlton Heston. There was one that was on TV in 76, I believe. There were probably a few others, and the most recent one being in, I believe, 2009, which was more of a modern-day version of the story with Christopher Lloyd. But anyway, let's get down to the details. The film is directed by Chris Sanders, in his live-action directorial debut. Now, give me a second. I'm not sure if I'm too familiar with him. Yeah, well, he's mostly known for doing animated features, because he, of course, had co-directed movies like Lilo and Stitch, How to Train Your Dragon, and The Croods, which he also co-wrote the scripts, and he's also worked on other movies such as The Rescuers Down Under, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, The Lion King, and the original Mulan, which of course I'm kind of thinking about seeing the new version, but again, enough said. That's all I'm telling you about this. But anyway, the film stars Harrison Ford along with Dan Stevens, Omar Sy, Karen Gillan, Bradley Whitford, and Colin Wool. Now, of course, it's based on the book of the same name by Jack London, which came out in 1903, and it's actually based on the 1935 film adaptation. Anyway, now, of course, it focuses on this domesticated St. Bernard Scotch Collie dog named Buck. He's stolen from his St. Clara, California home and sold to freight haulers in the Yukon, where he becomes a sled dog and what have you, but doesn't turn out to be good. But soon he manages to give it all he's got with the others and what have you. And every time he's come across the paths with this old man named John Thornton, that's Harrison Ford's character. And let me tell you, Harrison Ford delivers one of the best performances I've seen of his since Star Wars The Force Awakens. But anyway, together they embark on an adventure where Buck finds his true place in the world. Now then, that's all I'm going to tell you, so you have to see the movie, how everything else goes. Now, I will tell you that I do like some of the other characters in the movie. Now, of course, let's see. Now we have, yeah. The two that run the the dog sled, Peralt and Mercedes. They're played by Omar Sy, who I remember him. He was in X-Men Days of Future Past, and Karen Gillan, who of course we more recently saw as Ruby Roundhouse again in Jumanji: The Next Level. Of course, you know, also saw her in that character in Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle. Anyway, they were pretty good. I have to give credit to all the others. There were just a wee bit hits or misses, but not too much to take away my liking of this movie. Now, my only complaint with this is the uncanny CGI of the animals, which critics are, well, criticizing on. I completely understand. Some of the CGI was okay and all, but not good though. But nevertheless, it didn't ruin my liking of this movie. I had never thought I'd actually get to see something so amazing. I have to say, well, I've never read the book though, but I've heard of the movie. I've heard of the story of Call of the Wild, and I gotta say, this was definitely a very good family film. It has some great dramatic moments and what have you. Now, don't mind the CGI. I know it's not good and all, but I have to give credit to the actors though, especially Harrison Ford. Again, great performance by him. So that's all I'm going to tell you about it. So you want to know how the movie goes? You're going to have to go see the movie, see how the friendship between an old man named John Thornton and the dog named Buck get together, and I gotta say, you may just enjoy this good movie. Well, despite the okay CGI, I'm still going to give this on my Letterboxd page. I give the Call of the Wild 5 stars. Sorry. But this turned out to be more good than I had anticipated. I really think it was really good and all. So that's all I'm gonna say. Go see the Call of the Wild. I mean, you may not like this, you may not approve the CGI, which I completely understand and what have you. I said it was okay, but not good and all. But I think you'll still enjoy it for various reasons. So thank you for very much for watching this. Now, what did you think of the Call of the Wild? Please feel free to tell me in the comments section. Like and subscribe to my channel as well and be a part of the Big D Nation. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Now, if you liked what you saw, you can see these other reviews. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of Rocky 3, and in the upper right-hand corner is my review of Rocky 4, both of which have Sylvester Stallone's Rocky really training real hard to take on new opponents and what have you. I thought those would be factual good recommendations. In the bottom left-hand corner, you can see my recent spoiler-free review of a movie I went and saw over a week ago, and that being Sonic the Hedgehog, which unfortunately surpassed that movie for the top spot at the box office. Sorry, that's a little bit of something you should know, but don't consider that a spoiler because I'm spoiling this movie. Thank you. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe to my channel for more fun with more the Big D. Thank you again for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying see ya.